You've all seen the movie Avatar, but what y'all don't know is that General Admiral Byrd was the actual general in the movie, and that was actually a documentary when the USA sent their military into Inner Earth to basically scope the area and take resources and colonize just like they do everything else. But what they didn't realize is that when they got down there, they seen that they was actually on the surface world and we were actually living in Inner Earth. So when you're actually looking at the sky dome and you're pointing up, it's actually down. That's the bottom of the fishbowl. And what happened was there's some alien species called the Anunnaki, which are like some fish-like species, came through the sea of the deep, right, and penetrated through our glass dome, and they colonized the whole bottom part of the earth, pretty much. World is where the Elohim still mainly reside. So this is where actually the real action is going down. But like I told you, the time difference is different there. For every 2 weeks there will be, like I said, to equivalent to 58 years on Earth. So they had to, a lot of people disappeared, right? A lot of people are still coming back from that war. You understand? So some people went in 1960 and they just coming out of this war in 2025, 2024, and they realizing, man, basically they can't win the war. So this is why they need help from the Anunnaki to come here to basically help them basically colonize the last descendants of the ancient Atlantean Elohim. So as you look around and you see all the nations and this big push for peace and this ending this war, is because they all got to come together. Everybody has to come together because the black sun is getting ready to actually descend into this part of our portion of our district, and basically the Elohim are going to be coming from this from Inner Earth, what we perceive as Inner Earth, coming out with their vast technology. And so this 2027 Anunnaki agenda, it could either be the Anunnaki actually coming to help them win the war, or it could be basically rising from the center of the earth because they can actually see them coming, right? Because to us, they're moving slower, right? So if the military is down there by the center of the earth and they're looking down and they see ships coming, you know, to us, it's going to be like years passing, you know, because the time dilation is different, right? So as I was saying, all the militaries can observe the Elohim coming in a large from the surface to our world, and they won't start moving into our speed until they breach a certain timeline, and they're able to come through. And when they come through to our realm, they come into basically our speed. But right now, it's like they're moving slow because they're in the realm of the eternal. You know, time moves slower there. You don't age at all.